There's something about dating and relationships that is almost sacred to people. And it doesn't even matter what that is. It's just their particular belief system in that area, if they're, say, 30 years old, has coagulated and solidified into this is how it is. Like, I spent so much time arguing with people years ago that you're not just born with it or not. And people would die on that hill.
Sure.
And I'm like, what qualifies you to know this? You're a single dude who has had no luck with a real long-term relationship. What do you mean you're born with it or you're not? And you're so convinced of this that you will not open your mind to anything. And I met a lot of people of both sexes of that. It was like medical religion versus science back in the Middle Ages.
But exactly. And don't you think that's a little suspicious? I mean, I argue in chapter 9 that a lot of romantic love is transfigured religious impulse, especially monotheistic religion, Christian religious impulse. And I think that helps to explain the zealous overreaction that some people have to examining the nuts and bolts of romantic relationships. You're just not supposed to cut open the saint's body. You're supposed to have faith that it's pure light or something like that. And I think that holds people back from having satisfying relationships.
Tell me what you mean by that, how this religion is transposed onto dating and relationships.
Well, people have these ideas that they're basically willing to argue about, that die on those hills. And I think we should be very cautious about what hills we want to die on, that somebody has a different idea about what works to attract men or women, or I want a relationship that looks a little different than the conventional norm. What's so problematic about that? Kind of viva la différence, like let's have tolerance and find relationships that work for the individuals involved. I think that's actually a pretty moderate, reasonable perspective.
You would think, yeah.